Hello everyone, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. My name is Choma and I'm welcoming you to my channel. The name of this channel is Igbo Academy. We are going to be teaching you things about the Igbo language. So, we're going to tell you everything about the Igbo people, what they do, where they are from, on this introduction to Igbo language. Where they are from, things they do, how you identify them anywhere you are, all around the world. Basically, everything about the Igbo language. So now, an introduction to Igbo language, Igbo people. Who are these Igbo people? Where are they from? Okay, Igbos are black people from West Africa. So when you go to Africa, West Africa, there's a country called Nigeria, mainly. Most Igbos, all Igbos are from Nigeria. I don't know, but most Igbos are from Nigeria. So, in West Africa and Nigeria, they are dark-skinned, brown-skinned. Some of them are fair because of they've intermarried with other tribes and other people. They are beautiful and hard-working. Beautiful, hard-working. They are from the eastern part of Nigeria. So when you get to Nigeria, there's an eastern part. In that eastern part, that's where you find the Igbos. That's where they are originated from. That's where you see many of them. And they are found all over the world because they are so hardworking. Everywhere you go to in the world, if there's no Igbo person there, so that you cannot be there. Because everywhere, the Igbos must show that I'm here. They must show that they are around. Igbo when? So that's something about the Igbo people. So no matter where the Igbo person is, he can never forget his fatherland. No matter where. You see parents that are always telling their children, once anything happens to me, make sure you take me back to my fatherland. Once they must, they must actually go back to their fatherland. Most people will die abroad and they'll just bury them anywhere they want. They'll bury them. But if he's an Igbo man, he must take me back to my father's house, to my father's land. That's Igbo people for you. He or she makes sure that his wealth reaches home. Yes, they make sure that their wealth gets to their house. It is called Akurono, Amare Bataya. That's when the wealth of a person gets to the person's house, to know the owner of the wealth. So, you might come to the city and you see an Igbo man hustling in maybe one bedroom flat or one room safe. He's not ashamed to do that. That's an Igbo man for you. But when you get to his village, you see one big mansion. You see one big mansion and you'll be surprised. You're like, okay, I thought you don't have money, I thought you're this, I thought you're that. You don't know that all the money, all the Aku is money, Aku is wealth. All the wealth he's getting, he's gathering it and taking it to his father's house. Because during the Civil War, I thought, according to what my father told me, that the Igbos lost. In the sense that they went to other lands and built houses. And during the Civil War, they were chased out of their houses. Their houses were burnt. Even during this just crisis, the Kaduna crisis, most of the crisis in Nigeria here, the Igbos do lose a lot. Many of them refuse to come back home because of the investments that they have made outside. So they've learned now to make sure they have something at home. So, Akuruno, Amare Bataya, Okuebosi, yes, Okuebosi. Igbos live a communal life. Anywhere you see an Igbo person, they live as a community. They live a communal life. I remember my mother-in-law telling me that I should please make sure I identify the women from their side. My mother-in-law is from Idemili. My husband is from Idemili. She was like, whenever you get to Bayelsa, there are some women that are from Idemili. They used to have their meetings. Ask and identify with them. Why is it like that? So that in case of, if you're celebrating, it's assumed that they are your brother or your sister. So wherever you go, and you see an Igbo person, that is not an Igbo land, even in it's not an Igbo land and you see an Igbo person, you have automatically seen your brother or your sister. Just take it like that for me. You've automatically seen your brother or your sister. If it's a boy, a man is your brother. If it's a woman, it's your sister. You've seen your brother there or you've seen your sister there. So when you're having your child education, your birthday celebration, whenever you're celebrating everything, you have to celebrate it in the midst of people that you know, that your brothers and your sisters are big. So they live a communal life. They know, like in this bias, and I want to come and say you're looking for this person, and the person is an Igbo, and you ask an Igbo person, the Igbo person will ask you, where is that person from? Maybe you say the person is from Anambra. Okay, Anambra people used to have their meetings. Where in Anambra? You say, maybe you say Onitsha. There's Onitsha branch of Anambra. They will go there and come ask of the person. I don't be surprised you just fish out the person. It's just as easy as that. So Igbos live a very, very close communal life anywhere they go. They have Umunne and Umunna. They have Umunne and Umunna, as in your brothers and your sisters. If anything happens to you, whether it's good though, whether it's bad though, those are the people that they will call first. Like, for God forbid, but it happens, people die. Once somebody dies, maybe let me assume you're from Imo and you die and you're in a place, and the next thing they will do is they will contact the chairman of Imo wing, Imo branch, Igbo Learnigbo, Imo branch in Bayelsa. This actually person is in Bayelsa. In Bayelsa, they will contact that person. Unless Learnigbo, yes, there's a big Learnigbo. There is Imo State branch. So they will channel the person to there. And they'll then ask, where are you from? Maybe you say you're from Isikwato. To start tracing you to that place. At the end of the day, those people will end up doing everything for the bereaved person. Maybe a wife or a husband. They will help end up putting their resources together to make sure that that person doesn't feel the pain that much. So if something good comes up, they're there to celebrate. If it's bad, they're there to help out. It's just that the Igbos are just so closely knit. They believe in unity. They believe that unity is strength. They believe that whenever they are together, that they are stronger. That's just one thing about the Igbo people. They believe that Anikoma Mironu, it means when people pit together into a place, that you will see bubbles. That's unity is strength. If you bring a broom and you put it together, that you're going to get more results, as in you're going to sweep better than when you have only one piece of broom. So that's one thing about the Igbo people. They are so cultural oriented, to the core, as in they don't play with their culture. Whenever you see an Igbo man, he doesn't play with his culture. Believe me, he doesn't play with his culture. Never mind that we are traveling and other cultures are getting into us, we are being influenced by other cultures, but an Igbo man is an Igbo man, an Igbo woman is an Igbo woman. Nothing. Even when they start putting it into your head from when you're small, do you know who you are? Do you know that you are Igbo? Do you know where you're coming from? They start giving you that pride when you're small, so that as you're growing in that community, anywhere you are, you don't forget what you are and who you are, so that you don't mess up anyhow. That's the Igbo culture for you. They are business minded. In Nigeria, like they say, the Igbo man too like money. Even here in Bayelsa where I stay, they're always like, Igbo man, no, Igbo woman, no, you too like money. They are business minded people. They are so business minded. They don't play with their culture and traditions. They treat strangers very well. Whenever you see a stranger in Igbo land, he's being treated very well. They treat you well because you're a stranger, because they know that they are strangers. Many Igbo people are strangers in other people's land, and they expect that whenever they go to other people's place, that they are being treated very well. That's why they treat other people who are strangers in their land very well. Sometimes you go to, well, it's everywhere in Nigeria, sometimes you go to Onitsha, You see an Hausa man selling yam. The way he will so speak on it for you, Hey God. Someone from Enugu cannot even speak Igbo as good as that Hausa man. For you to know how some of them will tell that they've been in the Igbo land for how many 30 years, 50 years. Vice versa to Igbo people when they go to other places. You see an Igbo man in Yoruba land. The way he will so speak Yoruba, you hardly recognize that he's an Igbo person. That's how it is everywhere in Nigeria. So, the geographical location of these Igbo people in Africa, in the western part of Africa, down east, in the southeast part of Africa, they cover the following states in Nigeria. They cover the following states: Enugu, Abia, Anambra, Igbo, and Ebonyi State. Some of them, you can find some of them in Delta. They have Delta Igbos. We have Delta Igbos in Nigeria. There's some Igbos that are from Delta, and there are some from Akwa Ibom, from Cross River State, from River State, some Ikwere people from River State that are Igbos too. So you can find them in all these places. There are three major ethnic groups in Nigeria. We have the Igbo, Hausas, and Yoruba, and the Igbo is one of the ethnic groups. So with all this, I hope you've had an introduction on the Igbo language or the Igbo people, who they are. You know what they do. You know how to recognize them. You know the kind of things they do. They have different kinds of delicacies. They have many ofe, many soups. They have many foods that they eat. So there are so many. Okay, there are some foods that, some food. You have gari. Gari is fufu. It's mainly eaten by most tribes in Nigeria, but the Igbos are known for it too. You have abu. Abu is cassava flakes, cassava flour. Gari is cassava flakes. Then abu is, I don't know what I'll call it, but it's fufu that is being eaten by the Igbo people. You have ofaku. They have many soups. As in Nigeria, people that have the highest number of soups is Igbo people. You have ofaku. You have that's banga in Delta. That's soup from palm nut. You have egusi soup. That's melon soup, melon. You have obono. I don't know what obono is called in English. Soup. You have ofe. You have Owerri soup, you have ofe salad, you have Nsala soup, you have owa, you have yamchi, you have okra soup, you have onubu soup, you have okazi soup, you have vegetable soups. So the Igbos have so many soups, they have so many foods in the Igbo land. So the Igbo language is a medium of communication. We have to teach children this medium of communication so they are not seen as strangers. So if you're an Igbo man, an Igbo woman, but you're not living in Igbo land or in Nigeria or in anywhere you're living, your children have to learn how to speak Igbo. As in, you can't say because I'm out of the country for 20 years, my children cannot speak Igbo. No, it's not done that way. That's why I have to start this channel. They all need to know how to speak Igbo. The culture must not die. We must pass it around. So why am I starting this channel? I'm starting this channel so that people will know more about the Igbo language, the Igbo culture, and the Igbo people. And so that people, others that don't know, or Igbos that know, others can learn how to speak Igbo. People can learn how to speak Igbo. They can just come to my channel, watch, and learn how to speak Igbo. And so that the Igbo people that are not living in Igbo lands too can learn how to speak the language. How to speak, how to write, how to read, everything about the Igbo language. I'm going to be showcasing festivals events in Igbo language. I'm going to be teaching the Igbo language. And the funny thing was that when I was small, when I was little, they gave birth to me in Hausa land in Jos. So then, we used to hear Igbo. Our parents used to speak to us in Igbo, but most times too in English language. But I couldn't read, I couldn't write Igbo. I could only hear those small ones that my parents used to speak for me. And my siblings do the same thing. And people that are living in the same compound with us, whenever they speak Igbo, you'll be like, hey, this person is speaking Igbo, you're speaking Igbo, I can speak Igbo. Then my daddy will call us, and he will bring us together, and he will be teaching us how to say prayers in Igbo. As in, we are Catholics, and he will be teaching us how to say Our Father, Hail Mary, and all that in Igbo language. And whenever we are saying it, they'll be like, hey, these people, they are on point. They know how to say prayers. When someone asks you, what is your name? You answer, my name is this. Hey, she can speak Igbo. So things like that. Until I then came back to Igbo land when I came from my secondary school education. Okay, at the end of my primary school to go into the secondary school. That was when I then gasped. When I get to school now, or when I'm on the streets, people will be speaking Igbo and I'll be like, what are you seeing? I don't understand. Say it. Will they be like, can you do this? Just look at this one. What do you think you're doing? How can you say you're an Igbo guy? You do not speak Igbo. I was so embarrassed that I was then keen on learning how to speak Igbo. In primary school, not primary 6 that I went to before I entered JS1, before I went to secondary school, I didn't know that they call it basic 6 now. I didn't know anything. Whenever they give us exam in Igbo language, they will come to the class and they'll be teaching. I was just looking at them because it was not entering, it was not going at all, it was not flowing at all. Not until I got into secondary school, they then started from RBD. I was so keen to learn. They started teaching us ABCD in Igbo. So then I started picking up. I then picked that one up. From then, I think I was even I wasn't the best, but I was one of the best students in Igbo in my JS1. From then, I was very keen. I was like, this language, I must learn it. And now, I learned it too. I learned it very well. Because anywhere I can speak, I can read anything about Igbo. I was so in love with the language and with the culture and with the things about Igbo language. And I hope too that you're going to love it. And I hope you're going to teach your children. You're going to show them this video so they can watch it too and learn. Because the culture, the Igbo language is very, very good. I think that's what I'm going to stop for today. That's all it's going to be for today. I think I've given you a thorough introduction. If you have questions, you can ask. If there are videos that you want me to show on this channel, it's just a new channel. It's still a very, very new channel. This is like my first video on this channel. So I hope it does well. I hope you ask questions of things you want to learn or things you want to do. You want me to do and show you on the channel so that we can get off of there. Get it started. Start taking it from there. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, and do have a nice day. I don't know what to do now. Bye.